how you guys doing? I just wanted to make this little kind of live commentary. I don't really have a script. There's gonna be no ads. I just wanted to address this topic because people need to hear this shit. There's just a big pandemic going around. It has been for a long time. I see it everywhere. That's gonna be your mental health online in the internet and how that affects you. When I was younger, when I was a child, for the longest time, I grew up on the internet. I got started on that shit very early on. And also as a child, I didn't have a very great childhood. So I had this trauma and these voids that I was filling by using the internet. And, that's not healthy. That's not healthy for you at all. But it's like, when you're a kid and you really don't know any better and you don't really have like this guidance that you need from your parents or whatever, you don't know any better because you're on the internet and you're like, oh, I'm playing games and I'm talking to people and I feel good, but you're still in a cycle of shit and you don't know what to do. So I had to kind of figure that out for myself, as my life goes on. And I'm still very young. I'm 19. I'll be 20 in a couple months in March. But so I'm by no means this know-it-all. I'm preaching to you. You need to listen to me. Get down on your knees or whatever. I'm not that guy. But I've experienced a lot of these things before that all these people are going through. And I'm just going to tell you how I've dealt with it personally over the years and what I've done to help myself mentally, tough it out and fucking get on with my life and do what I got to do. Staying in this perpetual cycle of online, and not doing lots to help your mental health, not doing nothing for yourself, it's not good, obviously. A lot of people don't know where to start, so they just kind of stay on social media. They're in like a self-destructive mindset. They're making these tweets and stuff and like, oh, fuck, I'm going to hurt myself. And then later on, they're like, oh, fuck, I'm sorry, guys. That was just a little lapse in judgment. And then they don't really do anything. It's like, oh, now that I've slept and I've woken up, I've kind of refreshed. Now everything's okay. You may feel okay, but the problem has still not been addressed. That demon just went back to bed and went back to sleep. Just because it's sleeping doesn't mean it's out of your mind. It needs to get out of your mind. It can't just be asleep because it is still there. It's just dormant right now. I would do that shit myself. I would go through this cycle and then I would go to sleep and then the next day it's like, oh, it's okay. But then later that night, the same day, I'd be feeling like shit again. And then the next day, oh, okay, I slept. It's fine. And it was just this perpetual cycle. And I was putting the people around me through a lot of shit because I was young and I didn't know how to deal with this kind of stuff. And, I wasn't taking care of it the right way. So if you're in a little Discord server and you're like the one dude who's always in the fucking little vent channel. I don't like vent channels anyways. Those are always like a breeding ground for fucking negative energy and toxicity and whatever. But if you're like the one dude who's always in there, you always got something fucking wrong, man. And I'm not putting you down, but you got to take care of it. People need to find a balance because two things can be true at once. On one end of the spectrum, your friends love you, they care about you, they want to hear what's going on, your family, whatever. But on the other end, you got to do them the respect of trying to fix your own situation and take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. And you don't got to be great, you don't got to be perfect, you don't got to get it fixed tomorrow. It's impossible. It doesn't just happen. You need to at least try. Instead of just going on Discord every day and the same fucking, I want to fucking hurt myself and, because you're draining the life energy of the people around you. These are your friends. These are just some people online. They didn't go to school to learn how to deal with people properly and their fucking mental problems. Like, yes, your friends they care about you. They can lend you an ear. They'd rather listen to your situation than your eulogy. Okay? That is the truth. Now, don't get me wrong. It's very hard for people to find a balance, and it's understandably so. Much easier said than done. This may make people feel like, oh, I'm a burden on my friends and this and that. And it's like, you're only a fucking burden on these people if you're not trying. If you at least go out and try, then you're okay. Yeah, everyone has their rough days. That's what your fucking friends are there for you for. But if it's day in, day out, you need to do something. You got to take care of it. And yes, it's much easier said than done. But even if you don't give a fuck about yourself, but the people around you, they love you, they care about you, they don't want to see you fall down into a fucking hole, So do that for them. If you don't give a fuck about yourself, at least do it for those who give a fuck about you. Okay? And if you want to kind of have that mindset, all right? So figure out your insurance, man. You a lot of people are young. Your parents, you probably have the same insurance your parents do, health insurance. Get it figured out. Go see professionals, psychiatrists. If you need to go to the hospital for a while, get some counseling, get it figured out. You need to get your insurance figured out. You need to get it figured out right now. All right? Go to your school counselors. Be like, hey, I got to talk to you. Hey, this is going on, whatever. There's always a solution. That's what people don't realize. There's always a solution. And if not, therapy, counseling and stuff, get a hobby, distract yourself. There's plenty of free programs out there, art, music, get into it. You don't need college courses. There's fucking free courses all over YouTube now on everything, bartending, sculptures and woodworking and automobile repair and whatever you're passionate about. Get a hobby, something to distract yourself, and it doesn't need to be amazing. This game that you're seeing right now, this is a game that's like, it was released in 2000. This game's older than me, but this is a game right here, TDR 2000, that I worked on, like after it was made, obviously. But this is kind of like my passion project. I would work on this and edit kind of the cars and stuff, and barely anybody fucking plays it. And I released this big mod that like nobody played, but I don't give a fuck, because I had fun doing it. It kept me sane. It kept my brain occupied, and I could get my creative energies out, and I had like a little passion. I could make ideas for this fucking thing. So make music, do art. I mean, collect coins, dude. I mean, there's forums and people out there to share interests and passions and all that stuff. So you can't just sit there in your whole life and do nothing about it, dude. Because that's not going to help you. Perpetually just getting on social media, refreshing the same Twitter feed every fucking 3 minutes and fucking, you're just doing nothing. You're wasting away. But you don't got to be great. You don't got to cure cancer. You just have to do something with yourself, something with your life, something about your situation. Because something can be done. Try to figure something out. Just make the best of what you got. I don't let terrible things happen to me in my life. I'll wake up from nightmares fucking crying and stuff because there's things that I've experienced before, and times where I stuck a gun in my mouth and I wanted to fucking kill myself. But I'm glad that I'm still here and I'm still going, because I can sit here and I can cry about my situation and say, fucking woe is me, poor me, fucking this happened to me, and God and life just sucks. Or I can be like, screw it. Both my legs still work, both my eyes still work, and I can go on and play the cards that I've been dealt. You don't have a fucking time machine. You can't go back and change what's already happened. And those who screwed you over or are currently making your situation worse, sure as shit aren't going to help you. So who is going to help you? You. You got to do something. Okay? It's all up to you. Humans, we have perseverance and self-strength and all this other shit at our disposal. And we're incredible creatures. We can do incredible things. Okay? But, I mean, you don't have to be amazing. You're just you, and that is what it is. That's fine. Man, just as long as you're surviving at the end of the day and you're just going about your life and trying to make the best life for you and your family members and all that stuff and just living, that's all you need to do. So, listen, if you're lonely and all that stuff, like, stay hopeful, dude. There's hope for all of us. Because think of a guy like me. I'm fucking fat as shit. Okay, I'm fucking overweight. My dick's not really. I have a below average size cock, and I'm not afraid to say that. Because I'm comfortable with myself. Because I was given steroids at a young age because I was having heart problems, and it stunted my fucking penis growth. And I'm not afraid to put that information out there because I'm so comfortable with myself, and I've come to peace. I've come to terms with that. It just is what it is. And I'm not, I don't give a fuck. I still have a lover, I'm in a great relationship. So if a guy like me, like that, I'm overweight and I don't have a very big dick, and I still can find a great relationship, you know why? Because I am a good dude. Because I'm honest and I'm real. And I'll fucking tell you like it is. Okay? And, it is what it is, dude. And I try to make people laugh, and you just got to be a good person. Be humble. Stay humble. I don't think I'm important. I don't think I'm better than anybody. Nobody's better than me, but I'm not better than anybody else. We're all just a bunch of assholes. We put our pants on every morning. That guy I see on TV, he's crying at night just like I am. So why is he better than me? We're all just people. And whenever someone's afraid to meet me or anything like that, I tell them that to calm them down. It's like, I'm nobody, man. I'm nobody. I'm nobody you should be concerned about. I'm just a dude. Chances are half the people watching this are older than me anyways. So just try to figure it out, man. It might seem bleak. It might seem hard right now, but there's hope out there. And I'm definitely not trying to preach like, hey, I know everything, because there's still a lot of things in life that I have yet to figure out. I'm not the smartest dude in the world. It is what it is. But I used to struggle with a lot of shit. Even I have my fucking nights every now and then still, where I'm fucking crying and hitting myself and fuck, I want to die and this and that. And we all fucking struggle, man. We all do. No one can say that they sit there and life is perfect. But you have to at least have something to keep yourself grounded and something to keep yourself sane. Therapy, psychiatry, a passion, a hobby, your friends. I have amazing people on the internet that I've met through the internet. So the internet can be very good for you, but can also be very bad for you. With porn addictions and just all the toxic stuff that the internet provides. You have to know how to manage that. And I pray that everyone finds a good balance, because I've found my balance, and it wasn't easy. It was not easy at all. There's lots of tears. I had a lot of loss in my life. But the internet is no void to fill that. It's nothing to fill that void. You get what I'm saying? All right? People got to know that stuff, dog. Seriously. So thank you for listening in. I appreciate it. Hopefully things get better. And that's what I do. What I do here on YouTube is to help people out of a shitty situation and make them laugh so they forget about the bad stuff for a while. That's the whole purpose of why I'm here. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.